Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I am finally showing you guys my jollof rice recipe for the jollof competition. So I had to go out to get some of the ingredients. So let's get started. So first things first, I'm cutting my vegetables and this extremely beautiful pepper. Add a little bit of oil. You can use whatever oil. I prefer to use olive oil. And then I'm going to add salt, and then I'm going to put it in the oven and just roast it for a couple of minutes, probably like 30 minutes or so. So here I am boiling my meat. I don't add water. I just want to get the seasoning like really inside, like, you know, let it enter the meat. So that's basically what I'm doing here. And then later on, I'll leave this on for about 5 to 10 minutes and then just check it, just keep checking on it. And then after, I'll add a bit of water just to cook it, because we need the water from the meat to cook the jollof. When you're spicing your meat, you want to almost over spice it. I know it sounds weird. Like when you taste it, you want it to be almost too salty, because you want the salt to really enter the meat, especially when you fry it after. And you know you're going to use the water of the meat and stock, whatever they call it, stock. What the heck? Am I not educated? You want to use the meat stock to boil your jollof. So you want that stock to be very, very tasty. You don't need to add a lot of like spices in your jollof. That meat stock is everything. You don't want to overcook the meat so that it is not too hard. You want to just cook it to like medium rare. So you're going to add a little bit of oil. You don't want to add too much oil, like, because you need that oil to make your jollof. You don't want to add too much. So just flat level surface. Then we're adding our meat. So this meat is beef. You can use goat. Whatever meat you use is going to give it a different flavor, but yeah. So fry the meat. You don't have to fry it too dry. I like to fry mine dry because I'll put it in the jollof later to properly soften it. So now I'm just scraping all the juice. You need all that juice, all that deliciousness. Trust me, when you're doing this, the kitchen is going to smell so freaking divine. But anyways. You do good, that will talk. You do bad, that will talk. You chop, that will talk. You don't chop, that will talk. So anyways, now I am pouring my oil into the pot I'm going to use to cook my jollof rice, the oil from the meat. So now I'm frying my tomato paste, and I added a couple of dry bay leaves. Bay leaves just give jollof rice that Nigerian scent of jollof rice. So I love them. Now I'm stealing meat because now me they cook, now me they chop. So when I wake up for morning, I go pray to my God to give me my daily bread. So now I'm adding my blended vegetables. Adding it. Look at how thick and juicy that freaking looks. So now I'm using my meat stock to wash my blender because nothing goes to waste over here. Now I'm adding, I tasted it first and then I'm adding 1 Maggi cube.
When I wake up for morning, I go pray to my God. Oh Lord, give me my daily bread.
Now I am washing my rice. The rice I use is Sela basmati rice. And when you are making jollof, you want to make sure you're washing the rice very, very well because except you want your rice to be sticking together and gummy, nobody wants that kind of jollof. You want your rice to stand out. You don't want them to join each other. You want them to be standing on their own. So yes, that's why you need to wash your rice properly. You want to make sure that the stew is covering the rice properly. Like you can't see any rice, but then the rice is just underneath it. I don't know how to explain this, but it's... You don't want to see the rice, but then you want to make sure that the rice is not too much. If it's too much, then it's not going to be able to cook your rice properly. And you want to reduce your heat, your fire to the lowest. Like you don't even want to see your fire at all. I wish I showed you guys what the fire looks like. You want to reduce it to super low so that the steam is what is cooking the rice and not water, because you want your jollof rice to be like rich in color and everything. So now I'm just going back in, adding my meat to the jollof rice, checking, stirring, tasting. If your jollof rice is burning but it's not ready, you need to add a slice of butter, any butter you have, or you can blend more tomatoes for that sweetness. I usually don't like adding water to my jollof rice. So right before you take it off the stove, you want to increase the heat and make sure the rice burns very well underneath. Trust me, it adds flavor. I don't know why I'm smiling. It adds so much flavor to your rice. So you want to make sure that the rice burns very well under, but not too much where there is no more rice. But yeah, you want to give that burnt taste to your jollof rice by increasing the heat right before you turn it off. So yeah, the jollof is ready. It was so delicious. I actually made jollof rice, fried rice and salad. I'll be uploading the videos of the fried rice and the salad as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you try out this recipe. I'm not a chef for cooking anyway, but you guys asked for it. I hope you try it. Bye.